Our vision is to be the leading integrated global energy and chemical company, proud of our South African heritage and delivering superior value for our stakeholders.
We talk about value-based growth for Sasol. What we're talking about is we don't look just at the volumes of products that we make, the tons of chemicals, or even the amount of capital that's spent. What we're trying to look at and focus on is the value we return to shareholders.
There are three pillars that underpin how we'll do this. The first one refers to how we'll enhance our foundation business. This we'll do by extracting the maximum value from our business and making sure that it is sustainable through the economic cycles. Within this pillar, we'll continue with our relentless drive to achieve zero harm. We will become a more resilient company by improving our safety and operational performance. Thus, will enable us to be more reliable and improve our efficiency and effectiveness. We believe we can improve our foundation business through continuous improvement. This will include digitalization, operational excellence, and asset reviews.
The second pillar of our strategy is to be clear on where we're going to grow and where we're not going to grow. And that's really important for a company to stay on course. So where are we going to grow? We're going to grow in specialty chemicals globally. We're going to grow in our exploration and production activities on the African continent, and we're going to grow in our retail footprint here in Southern Africa. So that's our growth engine. We've also had to make some hard calls to say we're not going to grow in certain areas, and those are our gas to liquids. We're not going to do additional new greenfield gas to liquids because the business case for gas to liquids projects just won't support it. We also don't see the need to have further refining capacity. We have plenty of refining capacity, and we're trying to grow more on the retail side. And lastly, we said we're not going to do any more big mega projects wholly owned ourselves. We'll probably still do mega projects, but we'll take on some partners, and we'll try to focus much more in the specialty side of things versus both the big commodity chemicals and the specialties.
The third pillar of our strategy relates to balance in our capital allocation approach. This will ensure that we are spending our capital effectively, and at the same time, there is a balanced approach in returns to shareholders to make sure that it is sustainable through the cycle.
To stay competitive as a company, we have to go where the world is going. We know the world is changing, and we've looked at what's driving that change and how do we stay relevant with that change. And so if you look at what's driving the world, we've come down to three fundamental beliefs. One is oil and currency is going to continue to be volatile going forward. It's not going to be steady, so we've got to be successful within a certain range of volatility. So we've looked at what that is, and we feel like we can do that. We've also said, well, the world is going to continue to grow in population and urbanization. People are going to continue to move to cities. They're going to continue to need packaging, things that we make, energy. That's going to not stop. That's going to go forward. And then the last thing we've said, improvement in efficiency, using digitalization in particular, is just going to accelerate going forward. So we're trying to see how can we do that ourselves? How can we especially incorporate digital into our company to make us relevant for the future?
What excites me about the Sasol of tomorrow is that not only are we modernizing our operations, but we are working on our culture as Sasol to make sure that it meets the needs of tomorrow.
The culture is coming together as one Sasol, and that's the people, the culture. We've got a great future ahead of us.
Our people are energized to produce superior products, and as a result, we deliver superior returns for our shareholders, which enables us to be a force for good and improve the lives of our communities.